And I'm late for my own life. My dad used to say I would be late for my own funeral, but it's okay. It is okay dokie. It's been a long, long, long day already. Miss Jasmine has surgery this morning, bright and early, so I've been up again. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! So, yeah. Hey, sis. Earlier on my birthday, we were up in outpatient surgery up there by the hospital. She went and got, because I know if most of y'all have her channel, y'all see the little bump right here. Thank y'all. She went ahead and got that removed. It's good to go. She should be in here later. I think she's interested right now. I have a frisky kitten playing with me right now. He's right here playing with my feet. Thank you. He's like, but I was playing. You put it down.
I'm putting you down. I'm putting you down.
I don't know what. I got green on my pants, but it is not cool.
You got what on your pants?
No. I'm going to have to start these. An too. Yeah. But I had hubby go take son to work. I did not want to go. What is it, crybaby? This baby is so loud. Oh my goodness. Like you can hear him a mile away.
Stop.
So yeah, that's late. I was already chillaxing and waiting. Thank you, Misty. Y'all, I gotta show y'all. Once everybody gets there, I gotta show y'all a couple items I got from my hubby from Busy Beauty. I do have a video of that going up later on tonight. And then some goodies that Bobby sent me. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. I can't believe that I am already 35. That's crazy. This is the Watermelon Glow Dewdrops. And then I went in before that. Hey, Elaine. JLo Beauty. If y'all don't get nothing else from JLo, I highly recommend this. This wakes your face up and rejuvenates yourself. Yes, sis. My, I'll say, for, I think he said like 2 days. He said it's a girl that he went to school with. We don't know, but I haven't seen a picture, but he went to school with her, and then I guess her family moved out there. Oh no. Yeah, I've been behind on a lot of my IG collabs just because of all the extra running I'm doing, and it is literally like wiping me out. And I know anybody that gets like rides in a car a lot can relate. It is so tiring on the body to just constantly ride. Well, I told him, I was like, just know she better not try to act a fool. I got family down there. Just saying. I don't even have to be down there to whip some butt. And he was like, I'll let her know. So it was pretty funny because I didn't think I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting me to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I got fam down there. I'll let my sis know. Because he's going out, I think if I'm not mistaken, the 18th to the 20th. Because his birthday is the 23rd this month. He will be 20 years old. And my mom was like, well, I don't want him going. And I was like, well, I'd rather him go ahead and get all that sightseeing and adventures out. Thank you, Christine. He's young. Adventure out. He's a young boy. He's smart. That's the whole point of working hard so you can enjoy some of life before you have the joy of a family and not being able to, you know, do all that stuff without packing up everybody and going. You just head out on your own. I told him, I was like, enjoy being a young male. Have common sense. I hope and pray that I taught him enough common sense. Use your best of judgment. Go out and be stupid or nothing, but, you know, go live your life a little bit before you get tied down. And you constantly on that 9 to 5. This stuff has lasted me forever. And I actually religiously. This is like the first skincare routine that I do. And I don't know if maybe because, yeah. And this is the first time he's ever flied. He's never flown before. He's been down there before, right after like the real bad hurricane like 2 years ago. Because he went down there to clean up. And he went down there for like a whole 2 weeks. And that's whenever he was staying with my sister. And so like he's been down there, but they drove last time because you're only like, I think he said it's like 6 hour drive. It's not that bad, but he's gonna fly this time. He will get in the airport. I want to say his flight departures at 7, and then he'll be down there about 8. So it's only like an hour ride. Oh God, I bet. Man, I bet people are just like, gank. Thank you. How would I say? Because it's so easy now with all the technology, regardless you got a lock phone or not, to gut that butt out and like make it your own. And there's so many firewalls you get past. Oh my God, Bestie. Damn it. Thank you so much. I was hoping today I get to find out what Miss Bobby is having, but they pushed her appointment out, so we won't know until Friday if she finds out. So we're still, she's still debating on whether she's gonna find out or not what she's having. And I'm Team Boy, of course, but I think it's so cool. Is it? Is it? That's such a shame. Like, man, I hate that. Yeah. That's why y'all haven't really seen. Hey, Zach, thank you so much. Seen her a lot on. It's not for nothing else, but being pregnant and super tired. And she's been wanting to come back and come back and come back. And she's been trying to push her to come back. And when she gets the time and stuff, she will be back. That's for sure. She is anticipating it all. No worries. I usually do that too. Right? Yeah. She had did a small live a while back and announced it, but she hasn't been on in a while, so a lot of people have probably been like, where the hell is Bobby's at? But there's Bobby. Cat, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. She's got the baby belly too. It's cute as shit. Can we be FaceTime? But I gotta see the belly. I see the belly. I love it because I'm not pregnant, and it's awesome. I love being an auntie. I don't like being a pregnant one. Yeah, you get like that's what's amazing. Yeah, like whenever she does do her live, y'all, I'm like, what in the world? She's behind all the good stuff over there in her corner. I can't believe I don't want another Huda eyebrow pencil. That's when you know it's some good stuff. Whatever, you got like several eyebrow pencils, but you go to one. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure that whenever the time is right on both sides, it'll happen, and you'll feel that timing because there's no right or wrong time. There's no set time for relationships. Every relationship is so different, and every situation is different. Exactly, exactly. You know, whenever you're in that moment and you feel, that butterflies in your stomach, you'll know what needs to be done next. And until that comes, I wouldn't worry about a thing. Just keep going with the flow. Because some girls do get scared off if you say it too early, or who jump into it too early and trying to kiss her and stuff like that. I've never really heard any girl complain about being slow about it. Listen, like you're going into years and years and years and you just like never made a move. But that's like really unheard of. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, well, I hope she feels better. That is a very scary, scary situation. And it's also that she has somebody like you to support her. So at least at least we know she's in good hands. Hey, my love. It's the shredded cheese. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. Yeah. Yes. No, we got milk. Love you. Bye, my love. I get my cake and stuff. My internet wanted to buffer. And then Luna woke up all at the same time. But Zach, do not be sorry when you asking questions like that. I'd rather you ask in a place that you feel welcome and get answers that you need than to be sitting there scared and unsure about something. So I don't mind you asking about anything of my life. I'm not sitting here bashing other people. It's free. It's so please, by all means, if you have any important questions like that and you feel good enough to ask everybody on here, ask away. I will not be mad at all. And nobody else on here will. We love helping each other. You should already know that by this community. Yeah, it was like a domino effect. Exactly. And you get multiple women at in one little spot, so it's a lot easier to ask. That's cool. That is cool. And it will turn to, a kiss and a hug and a I love you later on, whenever the timing is right. and y'all both feel it, I'm telling you, it'll ease in there like it never was not there. You know what I mean? Like you never not did not say it. So that's what's gonna be cool about it. Especially when you do everything in its right timing. It'll go the transition of it will not feel awkward, it will not feel weird. You will not feel like, oh my god, did I just step out of bounds? So it's always good to respect a girl and have, your boundaries and her boundaries in perspective. Because just because you might be ready doesn't mean she's ready. And I think with you taking in that consideration of both of y'all is awesome. I hate when I have little hairs sticking out. I'm glad you're taking that into consideration. A lot of people nowadays, they don't know how to slow down. Yeah. Yeah, Bobby has got a lot. So anybody that's, if praying is your thing, please pray for her. If, whatever your preference is in your beliefs, please make sure you're saying an extra one for Bobby because she's had it rough. And not in a like a bad mental state or anything else like that. She's just she is like her mom's 1000% backbone and dealing with everything and being pregnant on top of it. Oh, wow, she's copying Boots. She's like, hold up, if this works for him, I think it'll work for me. She's had a lot, so it's been really hard for her to sit back and realize, oh, okay, let me enjoy this pregnancy because she hasn't been able to do that. She was being a taxi long before I was driving everybody around and doing all that running and everything. And then as soon as that sits aside, everything else just goes boom. And it's really hard whenever you have a loved one that has cancer. It's super hard, especially your mom. And I mean, her and her mom live separate, so it's a few hours away, and she always takes the consideration of riding all that time to go make sure her mom's good, doctors, all that good stuff. So, like, I tell her all the time, you're an awesome daughter. I hope your mom knows what kind of daughter you are. Hey, bobblehead. Right? I'm so glad I'm not. Yeah, when they did Jasmine's surgery today, it was funny because, as a woman, if you have your menstrual, then you have to have a pregnancy test for any x-rays, surgeries, or anything else like that. And so they did her pregnancy test, and he come back, and they were like, "You're negative," and I was like, "You better be." What do you mean? You trying to get this child beat up in here? I love you too, bestie. I always got your back. Y'all look, my bestie sent me some. And I'm so excited because like I've been on a no bitch, a broke bitch no vibe. There you go. Yeah, it is. When I was 32 and pregnant, it was rough. So she sent me the Jaclyn Hill Sun Bathe Press Bronzer that I'm gonna try today, and I'm so excited. And she sent in vitamin D, like the perfect shade. And y'all, it smells like coffee. Oh my god, I've never ate cream cheese like that. It smells so good. Look at it. And it's so pretty. Like, if you look at it on Ulta, or Chocolate Hills website, it does not look this pretty like the packaging. But the package is so pretty. What? Girl. I've still got to get her jelly highlighters and a couple more other things, but I'm really excited to try this. And then she sent me the Essence Lash Princess Liner. Hey, Barbara Jean. So that's what it looks like. Ooh, look how black. And if this is anything like their mascara, you know it's going to be bomb. Yes. I've got a couple of things, and mainly because of Bobby with Jaclyn Hill. I still need to get her under eye powder. I want to get her eye primer. Her jelly highlighter. But like one of my favorite products. Hey, Barbara! Is this right here. And this is the Winter Sun palette. Like, it is so flipping good. It is so pretty. It is hard. I'm telling you, sis, I know you're not up to joining a lot of collabs with a lot of people. But, hear me out. Try some on Instagram. Or even we could do a couple from Instagram. Like, post them on Instagram. Because, the reason I say that, you don't have to do a long video. And you could be as creative with your looks. And that's why I like my Instagram collabs a lot. Because even if I've got a lot going on in the background, I can sit down and do the look and be done and just reach outside of my comfort zone every time. So it's really cool. Like, I really do like it. And then sometimes if I want to, IG is the same thing as YouTube, same thing as TikTok. It's just posting pictures and posting videos. Same deal. You give it a live over there. It's just some of their videos are a lot shorter. Their reels are really popular. I know Renee is really good at editing and doing IG reels and stuff like that. I'm right here if you need any kind of assistance. Girl, all you gotta do is send me some pictures. I will help you any way I can. And see, with the IG collab, you don't have to do anything other than do a look, send them the picture, and once everybody does their picture, and you usually got like 2 or 3 weeks within each look, and you don't have to do every look. You don't have to join like the groups that I've joined. Yay, Zach. We don't, like, we'll go in and you don't have to do every single look. If you have to skip a couple, that's fine. They don't care that you don't do every look. You're able to vote in. Like, if there's a particular topic that you like and you want to do it, you be like, hey, I want to be in it. Or if it's one you want to skip, be like, pass. Or you don't even have to say anything at all. Just don't do it. You post your picture, like you send your picture to the group. Whenever everything's done, the group leader sends you the whole package. You copy, paste to your gallery, and go in, like if you're making a post, and post all the pictures from the collab. She sends you the whole description already. You copy and paste that bad boy, post it up in there, and you're good. That's it. Yeah, it's hard. It's really mentally and physically hard. What you get out of it to get back in it is really tough. And I feel you on that. I do feel you because I get in that situation to where it's like I fight my own demons because I have a few minutes or whatever, and I was like, I need to do this. but I really want to just lay down. Like, who am I kidding? Where's my channel gonna go? Like, am I really doing all this for nothing? But then, but then, my demons stop, and I'm like, you know what? It ain't even about the subscriber count. It's not even about the amount of money I make from YouTube. It's not even about none of that. It's about my passion with makeup, and it's about that one person that enjoys my looks. It's that. So as long as I have one person rooting me on and telling me they enjoy my content, I'm going to continue to post. I'm going to continue to upload. So you just gotta, fight your own demons. We all have them, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And it's really tough whenever, you set back and kind of your expectations of certain things don't really go out the same way you thought it was. Yeah. And that's the thing. You know what? I had to too. I really had to back away with me not having signal like that, and then having to be hands on, eyeballs on with my girls more. I wasn't able to be as active in YouTube as I used to be, as supportive. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll slap my TV on and try to catch people, but a lot of people don't care about that. Like, if you're not there and they're not physically seeing your comments, they don't think you're there, so they're not going to support you back. And it's kind of a bittersweet punch because it makes you think, like, all right, well, this person was literally only supporting me because I was supporting them. And so it puts your mind in perspective, like, I didn't know it was like it had to be tug of war situation. And that's why I try to let everybody know, that's not what I'm about. I don't want nobody to look at me in that perspective and be like, oh, well, she's only supporting me because I'm supporting her. No. When you stop watching me, oh, well, I don't care. It is what it is. I want you to watch me because you like my content and because you enjoy it. I don't want to force my content on nobody. My content isn't for everybody. And just because I watch your channel and I support you does not mean you have to like me or you have to support me. And a lot of people expect that. And I mean, I get it. It is time consuming. And I get why, like, if they're investing all this time and effort in your channel, it's common courtesy to give it back. But you can't just go off and assume that they're not just because they're not commenting. It's hard to go in and legit comment on everybody's videos, every single one of them. And there's some people out there that if you do not comment on every single one of them, they just stop watching you altogether and they stop supporting you. And I really went through a whole new awakening with the signal issue I had and everything after I moved here. Like, we're going in 2 years strong. You see this crazy little baby here. Um, 2 years strong here, and I've been dealing with off and on bad service, bad internet, and all that good stuff for this long. And I've lost quite a few people that I didn't think would leave me just because I wasn't able to be as active on their channel as I wanted to be. Oh, you're always loyal. And same here, sis. But it also puts it in perspective who's who. So it just gives me a little bit more time to devote in the ones that really deserve it. And we all got to go through that awakening. Because whenever we go on YouTube, and if you're like me, I'm an introvert, so I don't communicate with a lot of people outside of YouTube at all. Like Bobby's like the only one I talk to, and it's Stephanie, like on the telephone. She you know, I don't like going outside. I don't like going shopping and all that stuff. I rather shop online. I don't like people's, but it's okay because it puts in a perspective when you first start and you get overwhelmed with so many amazing people, and then you actually get hit with a realization of shady people. It's bittersweet, right? So that's what sucks is because you're sitting here and you're going through the whole emotions of people ain't people. Hey Jen, and people are fake. Because if you're like me, if you're like Stacy, if you're like Bobby, if you're like Renee, if you're like Barbara, and you're like so many people that are on here now, if you're like Zach, you're legit who you are and you're true to yourself, regardless the camera's going or not. You're not contemplating being fake. So whenever you run through a fake person, it's hard. It's just like, hold up, dang, they played me for that long, or dang, they would be like that for that long. But at the same time, some people can't help who they are. Exactly. And I'm not going to sit here and knock them because I can't relate in their shoes. I can't understand what because my brain doesn't work that way. I don't understand why I manipulate people and act a certain way and act fake about something for no legit reason. Hello, hey my love. Sorry, yeah. I mean, you can go ahead and grab a 24 pack of piece while you're in Walmart. Well, then why'd you ask? That should be good. Yeah, but not all the army eats that. I love you. All right, I love you. Bye. Sent a man to the grocery store, and this is what happens. He's like, "Do we need drinks?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and pick them up." He's like, "Oh my god." Then why even ask? Why did you ask if you don't want to grab them? Because I would not have said nothing if you did not grab them. Because I did not say nothing about getting them. You stuck your own foot in your mouth, homie. But yeah, it's a rude awakening. But I'm glad that I got it, even as late in life as I did. Hey, Bday, thank you. Um, it just made me appreciate people that are close to me even more in life. It made me realize how lucky I am to have the handful of friends that I call friends. It made me appreciate the husband that I have and the kids that I have, even though my bigger, older kids are legit getting right on my last nerve, but I still love them and I cherish them. And at the end of the day, they could be worse. So I am grateful for that. And I'm grateful for all my kids to be happy and healthy and annoying as shit, even though it's a lot of them. So yeah, it takes perspective, and you literally got to go through the whole motion of realizing, okay, these people were fake. It ain't something I did. These people played me to be my friend for God knows whatever reason. Hop on and get subscribers to get free shit. Like it's just ridiculous out there. The entitlement of some people. So like for the littlest shit, people will be fake for. Ah, thank you. Oh, you got a premiere. I will try to be off by then. That's what. It's 6:40 here. Hey, Amara. Hey, Lauren. Now I'll creep it in. I didn't say you sneak it in. When I get on my rants, y'all know how I am. But it makes you appreciate life a lot better. It makes you appreciate the people that are actually who they are. And you'll see through it, and you'll get more familiar with seeing through it. But just know at the end of the day, them being fake, them being what they are being, is not your fault. It is not something you did. It's just who they are. And you can sit back in, and if you ever have any issues, because I contemplated that for a long time when I first started seeing people like kind of fall off and back up. Because y'all, whenever I first started my channel, I was clearing at least $100 a month. When after I got monetized within 6 months of my channel, I was making $100 a month. Sometimes $200-300 a month. Pretty damn awesome, right? Like with 1K subscribers and all. Coming to past 2 years, I haven't made shit. Nothing. I made last year around my birthday. I made some. I made one time $100, and that was it. I haven't seen nothing else since. And it's just like, is my content that bad? But it wasn't just that. It was, I was going in and literally devoting 8 to 9 to 12 hours a day watching everybody's video, comment on everybody's video, reaching out to new subscribers, new supporters, try my hardest to build an awesome community. But how awesome is that community if at a time that you can't be there, they just, all right, whatever, screw you. And that was like my wake up call. Like, okay, it's a tit for tit thing. That's fine. If that's what it wants to be, that's fine. But be upfront and honest about it. Like, don't sit there and say you're my friend and you love me, you love my channel, and the only reason you do it is because I watch yours.
What are you talking about?
Go. I'm talking. Go. Get a kitty kitty.
I can't touch the kitty.
Oh, thank you, son. Get Mr. Bubbles. And it's just, once you're able to separate that people, and you separate, like, the real from just the supporters, it is fine to be that way. There's nothing wrong with being a true supporter. And, being somebody that, hey, I'll support you if you support me. Just be upfront about it. Like, don't sugarcoat it and act like my friend, and that's not what it is. That's the only thing I'm saying. Because there are people that I will go in and I will run all day long and try my hardest to get their numbers up and get watch hours for them. And I don't consider them as friends. I consider them as associates, as, content creators and supporters. And that's what that is. It's a supporter. Not a bestie, not a friend, not, a friend's going to watch your content regardless. A friend's not going to get upset if you miss a couple. A friend's not going to be like, oh, if she's not supporting me, I'm not supporting her. Because even if you don't see the comments, if that's your friend, you have to take consideration one or two things. Something's going on and she's not on, or he's not on, or whatever. Or, two, maybe they're watching and you're just not commenting. Hey, Lori. And I don't blame you, Stacey. Like, I honestly now, from then to now, I see why. Because it's a whole bunch of fake ass people. And it's you going in genuinely trying to support, because it's sub for sub, it's supposed to be support, and they're not supporting back. So you're putting all this time and effort in people that don't give two craps about you. And I get that. And I got that then. But see, like, my thing was, it's like, okay, I don't care. And I genuinely don't give two craps if somebody watches me or not. And I tell everybody, because, like, I get so many DMs if I post that I'm going live, and, you know, I make a post that I'm going to go up and whatever, and somebody's not able to make it. It does not bother me. Like, I genuinely understand. I have 9 kids here. Plus, my mom. It is chaotic 24/7. So, I know there's damn times I'm not going to be able to make it. So, I try my hardest for people to understand. And I know a lot of people are just like, ah, she's just saying that. No, I'm genuinely like, if I don't make it, don't hold it against me. But same concept here. Like, you're welcome any time of the day. I don't care if you go 6 months out and you come back and you're like, hey, just playing catch up. Cool. Welcome. Thank you. Or, you can just chit chat with me on Instagram and not support me at all. I wouldn't care. I don't consider my friends as my bloodline and my YouTube channel. I could be friends and not have nothing consideration with my YouTube. Like, some of my outside friends here don't even watch my YouTube. And it's yeah, and it makes you feel like I can't do it. I can't sit here and say, hey, I'll go watch you, or I'll watch 4 of your videos if you watch me. Make sure you go over, like, and TikTok is the worst. You will have people go over there and they will follow you. And they're like, hey, I'm following you. If you go and like and comment on 3 of my posts, I'll watch some of yours. What? No, that's not how it works. That's not how it should work. If I like your content, I'm going to go binge watch you and support you and comment. If you're my friend and I see you pop up, I'm going to go watch you just because out of consideration you're my friend and it's respect. And but don't think because you followed me, I'm now obligated to spend a whole hour of watching your content. Exactly. And it comes hand in hand because 90% of the time, if you go and you support a creator, and like I said, 90% of the time, because I want to take out that 10% of people that, work their asses off. They don't have the time. They could barely get their content up. So they don't have time to sit here and support other people. But does it mean their content's any less? Does it mean they need support any less? Hell no. Not at all. And I'm pretty sure there'll come a time in life or a time in a week where they're able to catch up and they'll go through and they'll actually see the genuine people that's been watching them through and through and commenting and trying to help them, even though, hey, Bella, even though, they're not always on your videos and you're still there to support them, they're going to appreciate that. They're going to see that. And whenever they actually have time to help you back out, they will. But it's not an eye for an eye, a two for two type situation. We are content creators. We know how hard we freaking work. And it is a struggle in this dying platform. And we are trying with all our strength to rejuvenate YouTube into something amazing. It was great a couple years ago, and then TikTok came up, Instagram came up, COVID came up, and it just kind of smacked YouTube down because everybody stuck at home and everybody was on a fast paced. They wanted to get their mind off of the situation that was going on at hand, so they wanted to laugh, they wanted to cut up, and so stupid and funny, quick and easy was like the idea video to get views because of the world of being chaos. Ooh, I got a discount. But now that everything's kind of getting back to normal, I'm hoping that YouTube will get back to normal as well. I want to get back to my, hey Emily, back to regularity of it. Because it wasn't, when I first started to where I am now, it's not the same. And I want it back. Let's rephrase that. I don't want it back. I want it better. I want a community to where I feel safe in, to where if I want to sit here and post a video of doing a creative look, I don't have to worry about trolls on it or whatever. And then if I want to rant and rave, I know. I got you. Hit me up, text me, and we'll do one because I'm actually free right now. I'm free for any kind of collab. Let's mix up some of my primers just because I like doing it. But you know, it's a crazy, crazy, crazy world nowadays. And I'm hoping with everything going on and we get back down to some kind of normal routine. Oh no. Yeah, it's kind of rainy here too. And, you know, everybody slows down because our world moves too fast as it is. And I was so anti TikTok for the longest. And then she was actually the one that was like, hey, you might not like TikTok, but it is a way to get out there a little bit more. And it has helped me grow a little bit. Now over there on TikTok itself, I've grew a lot. I'm at 7,585. That's my biggest platform right now. And I enjoy doing the transitions. I really do like them. They are super fun. I just, I don't think if you're not a content creator over there, you don't know how much work it takes to do a freaking 26-second video. And I just think it's ridiculous. All that hard work for one or two transitions. And used to, or, well, let me rephrase that. If you're somebody popular and you have a popular name and you're already well known, you can go in and do a transition with the same look 5 or 6 times. And every single one of them blow up. If you're somebody like me that nobody knows or cares about, you do one transition and get her done, and that's pretty much about all the views you're going to get. If you do more and spread them out a little bit, you still kind of get views, but then people get bored of that. Don't nobody want to see the same look over and over and over. Exactly, Emily. And it's such a fun way to do a look. Go ahead, Lauren. I have it, but I haven't tried it. But Bobby, I think, has. That would be a question for Bobby. Bobby. But yeah, I have. I used to use powder foundation all the time back in the day, and it was the jam. But now that I'm older, I don't use it that much anymore. It is really fun. I have fun with it because I was like, ah. I didn't write down all mine. I couldn't. There was no way that realistically I was going to be able to write down every one of my palettes. That is a good idea. I didn't ever think about it that way. Make it 2. Or even 3 or 4. And see, I think that's what I need to do with my inventory. Just go through it, and the ones I haven't used, make a whole wheel for. And then, like, my indie brands, make a wheel for. My high end. I think if I break it down like that, it won't be as bad. Good gracious, this. That's also, how did I get that? Okay, well, my eyebrows are non-primed, and I don't know how I did that. But yeah, thank you, Amanda. Zaxon Adland. See, that's another thing I hate. I hate that you have to watch ads to make money. And that's not fair. I think it's if you're watching my content, it should be something, not my ads. But I mean, I get it's a whole conspiracy. Hey, Steph. So like, I conspiracy, and they gotta make their money somehow, and they gotta sell stuff now. But it is literally torture for me myself to go through it and watch ads. Just saying. But I do it. I don't even do it on my own videos, but I do it for everybody else. Just to let y'all know. Promise y'all, I don't do it for my own videos. I'm like, you know what? I need this ad time, but it probably don't even count. So, and I'll exit out quick, like, skip. Next. Oh my God, Steph. This crap right here is amazing. The Matte Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. The one with a little nozzle, because there's two different ones. It's really, really good. Now, I like the other one too. The one I'm about out of. I've had that a little while though. This is the Complexion Perfection. I put these two together, and it's like the best winning combo ever. My face is sticky enough to where I know it's going to grip what I needed to grip, but it's mattifying enough and blurring enough to where it's good to go. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned later on. I've got a tad more editing to do. I was hoping to get it done today while I was waiting on Jasmine and her surgery. Alex, for my birthday box that Stephanie and Mario sneaked on me. But it was pretty much in and out situation. And I think I dozed off like twice. And I woke up and I dropped my phone in the lobby. And I'm pretty sure one person was staring at me like I was crazy. So I don't know if I was snoring or not. But I know I was hella tired. You know what? I don't really care because it's my birthday. And I'll probably never see a person again in my life. So even if it was, I don't care. Guess I'm going to go in with my NARS because I really need to use this mess. I haven't used it a lot. Right? Like, it, I know I fell asleep. I know I fell asleep. And yeah, I've got the cutest stack of little short videos of Jasmine when she woke up. She was so goofy. Yeah, I'm using my phone internet right now. So, she was so goofy. She was like, Mom, I got a red popsicle. It's so good. And then the nurse was like, oh, your mom's going to take a whole bunch of TikToks of you and post them. And Jasmine said, if she does, I will post bad pictures of her. And he goes, oh no, she knows technology. And I'm like, yeah, I can't mess with her in technology. So I'm not messing with that girl and her technology. But I wouldn't do it that way. Now, if she lets me, because I do have a couple of videos of her being goofy. I got like 2. And I'm going to try to talk her into let me to release them. Because they're nothing bad. They're really funny. And I think somebody could use that laugh. because she's a silly youngin' anyways. Like, she is really silly. And she's such a good kid. Like, I really got blessed with all my kids, and she helps me so much, and she's so much like me, and she has such a good heart that I'm gonna see if she lets me post it on my TikTok. I know she probably won't let me post it on hers just because she has friends from school and stuff. And I get that. Going into ninth grade is hard enough. You don't want no kind of evidence to where somebody can say anything about you, give them any kind of leverage. So, of course, with her permission, if I'm able, I will post like a little short over here and then probably on my TikTok or my Instagram, one of the two. But I'll try to show y'all because it's so funny. She is such a goofy youngin', I swear. All I could do was laugh. Like, all I could do was laugh. And I'm like, seriously? You goofy, goofy child. That was my NARS. I played a little too much, but be alright. Soft matte. So, I feel like it's a little warm on me. And we're in summertime. I don't know what happened between this year and last year of my complexion. But I have so many dark shades that I had like last year for summer, and this year I'm just like white. It's because nobody's commenting yet. I don't think. Might be. Because I just saw your chat come up. Yeah, sis is here. Everybody's coming back in. It's this is the only reason Alex is here. I don't like going live. It's because sometimes it glitches out, and I feel like I am putting y'all through hell to try to watch me, and I don't want to do that. And I know that it's the only way, I'm going to make anything off my channel realistically in time, because lives help a lot when it comes to making money off of YouTube. But I'm not going to torture y'all for money. As bad as I need it to buy boxes, I don't need it that bad. I appreciate y'all a little bit too much to do that to y'all. Alrighty. So that's why I fight. Like, even when I want to go up, I try not to. Because I'm like, well, what if it buffers? Or what if it goes out? Because I don't want to do y'all. I don't want to get into a conversation or get into doing a look and then it goes out. That just pisses me off. But I don't know unless I keep trying, right? So I'm gonna try to keep posting videos and me going live here and there when I can. I want to get a car mount. And my theory of going live in a car is because I know my internet is so good on the way back from dropping Maria off. And I can have Jasmine read out the chat. But then again, like, I don't want to scare nobody because I scared a lot of people last time. Like, oh, watch the road. Exactly. You got to film. I miss your videos. Don't schedule nothing. Don't. Don't be like, okay, well, I'm going to do it tomorrow type shit. Just sit down and start doing it. Don't have no kind of idea what you're doing. Just sit down, pop your phone on, and start filming. And just be like, okay, this is just a coming back. Because sometimes that's what I have to do. I can't have no kind of plan. Thank you, Shiny Baby. Congratulations on the second baby. Hey, Kelly. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, Shorty Baby, if y'all do not have her over on Instagram, she just welcomed home her second child. And I'm so proud of her. And they are so gorgeous. And she has such a hard road ahead of her. So make sure y'all all say a prayer for two. For two babies, two and under, it's hard, y'all. Girl, no. Stop it. Your support is enough. That's what I want y'all to know. Like, y'all's donation is so greatly appreciated, but it's not necessarily needed. Just you being here supporting is enough. Hi, Amy. You know, we all do what we can when we can, and when we can't, we can't. Rule number one, don't never screw yourself helping somebody else out. You can't. You can't in life. Yeah, I bet. I have twins, and then I have Luna and Felicity. We're back to back. And then my oldest two were 18 months apart, right at 2 years apart. No, they were 2 years and 4 days apart. Let me rephrase that. Then I went like 3 years. Good. I had Jasmine. Right behind Jasmine was Isaac. Right behind Isaac was Isaiah. So I had three stepping stones. Then the twins, Isaiah was still in diapers. I had a twin, so that was them. And I stopped for a while. Everybody was at school, good go, what you have you. And then I had Felicity and Luna. So yeah, I had I feel your pain. Just know it does get better. It does get easier. It doesn't get any less stressful, but it does get easier. Especially whenever one of them gets a little bit more independent. It's bittersweet, but it does help mommy out a lot. All right, now Luna's getting into that independent stage. She still counts on me for everything because she's just a spoiled butt, but I did that. These are the first two babies out of all my babies I got to actually enjoy as babies because all my other ones I had to work. And so my mom and dad got to enjoy them while I was at work. And these are the only two I get to enjoy in that perspective as babies. So I appreciate it. And I understand now. Because I used to, whenever I worked, I was just like, man, staying at home mom is easy. I don't understand how people bitch about it. And now I understand. Very much so. To the max. Let's just say that. I swallow those words with some. I'm just like, can I go clock in somewhere? Like, can I just go clock in a 9 to 5 job and make some money to where I feel like I'm actually doing something and then come home? But no. And it's bittersweet because you appreciate it. You get to be there full time for the kids. You don't have to worry about trying to trust somebody else with them. It's really super hard wherever they don't speak yet and they can't tell you what's going on to trust anybody. And I wouldn't. Yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And see, Stacey, that could be another reason why you've been like in a rut. Like y'all have been busy trying to find location and all that stuff, and mentally, it wears you down whenever you're on a hunt for certain things. But yeah, I will never ever take for granted a stay-at-home mom again. Which I never really talk shit to begin with because I'm a mom, and in general, a mom knows moms. Like we know what the hell we do, regardless you work or you stay at home. It's a 24-hour job, but to leave the house and have a set schedule routine, especially me being ADHD, it helped out a little bit than being a stuck at home mom. And my thing is, I've always worked since I was 15. So, whenever bills are hard or, we're sitting here trying to figure out things, I feel like I'm worthless because I don't contribute because I've always been the breadwinner. And now I'm in a predicament to where I don't have nothing coming in. And I think that's where, like, my YouTube money did help a little bit because I invested it back into my channel, but at the same time, I wasn't taking nothing away from my family. Oh my god, I hate the summertime because of flies. When you live out in the country, you can relate. And they're attracted to my lights. That's the last thing I want to do is take away from my family for my habits or for my pastime, what I enjoy doing. So that's why I canceled everything. I don't get nothing anymore. Hopefully, when everything picks back up, my channel picks back up, I'm able to, go in and start getting a box here and there, maybe, or at least be able to go in and get a couple of items each month and purchase and go back to my giveaways and sending out friend mail and all that good stuff. I haven't been able to do none of that. And this sucks. It really, 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 really sucks. Which Mario started picking up a couple more hours at work. He already gets a lot of overtime because he works 60 hours a week. And that's just like his normal week. They do 12-hour shifts. But still with that, he's starting to go in and pick up a couple more. Because we've learned that even though our kids are older and they're both working, they're not reliable resources. We do have them have like one bill apiece. My daughter has to pay her phone bill, of course, and that's pretty much it. And then help give gas, but $70 a week for gas ain't shit. Now when you have an avalanche and the gas is over like $5. Exactly. And so he's picked up a couple hours. And once, if and when my son's able to get another vehicle, and I'm done being a taxi for the whole family, if that ever occurs, I want to go get some kind of part time something, a few hours a day somewhere, just to feel like I'm contributing, you know. Hey, Kelly. How are you, boo? Because it's rough, but it's like me and Mario was talking last night. You know, he's like, we're not always going to be in this predicament. I know it. You know it. It's stressful right now. Yes. We've been through much, much worse. Yes. We'll get through this. Yes. So it's nothing but a thing. Oh my god, I can't stand my flipping hair. I need to dye it. That's one thing. I've got to dye my hair like tonight. But yeah, my older kids, I thought, honestly thought that I raised them a little bit better than what obviously I did, because I don't know, like their perspective is so wrong, so wrong. Like I was sitting there and I was trying to explain it to my son, like how everything is and all this and that, and he's just like, well, what do y'all spend y'all's money on? Lingerie and Playboy, son. That's what we spend our money on. What do you think we spend our money on? We spend our money on food for the house, essentials for the house, shit that you think grows in the house. And I'm not sure why you think it grows in the house, because I gave y'all common sense. Pretty sure. All that stuff, I could legit go to the store and spend $140 and walk out with 2 bags. If that. Yes, it's gone. And I was like, you know, it'd be different if you was to sit here and see a whole bunch of shit coming in for me, or a whole bunch of shit coming in for your dad, or this and that. Then you could ask, like, oh, well, what do y'all do with y'all's money? First of all, I shouldn't have to beg you to help with gas whenever you're going back and forth to work too. Because y'all are just worried about the gas part. When my truck breaks down, me and Mr. Mario get to worry about that. So gas ain't shit when you put all the wear and tear on a vehicle. Second of all, last I checked, until you can pay your bills, don't worry about my bills. Like, they have got me up to here, y'all, to where Stephanie's heard me rant, Bobby's heard me rant, and I try not to. And I try to remember back when I was younger, but back when I was younger, I already had kids, so it was a little bit different. Like, I already had responsibilities. I already knew what having to work and pay bills were. They don't. This is their, rude awakening to life. My son's about to be 20, so he can only mooch that for so much longer. Like, you've been working since you were 18. You chose not to go to college. My only requirement in my house is to get your high school diploma. What you do after that, that's on you. Would I would love for him to go to college? Yes. And I tried to explain that to him, but you can't push them to do nothing. Thank you, Bessie. Oh my god, y'all. I've got to try this palette. Jasmine had a shit fit over this palette. And whenever y'all see my unboxing of my birthday box, you will see I got this from Busy Beauty. Oh my god, it's so flippin' gorgeous. But do I really want to use this one, or do I want to use my melt? Decisions. It is so tough. But yeah, I've been on a complete rant. I've been on a mental breakdown. Breakdown. Oh my god, y'all, look how gorgeous this palette is. While I'm showing y'all stuff from my birthday box. Sneak peek. Look at this face palette. now I've got to go get the eyeshadow palette because the face palette is just as gorgeous as the brushes. And I do have the brushes. I ordered the brushes first, and then Busy Beauty sent me this. Stephanie sent me this in my birthday box. So yeah, I most definitely gotta go in and get the eyeshadow palette as soon as I can. It's just like, look, and it's like velvet inside of the flipping box. Come on now, it's got cushion for the palette. Oh, see, I shouldn't open this drawer, so now I'm all confused. Yes, yes, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. I've got the mimosa brushes. And the only reason I went ahead and got brushes because they retail for like $100, and they had them for like 44, and it was a really good deal. And I didn't want to like miss out on that deal, so I grabbed them first. And then Stephanie sent me this in my birthday box, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Exactly. And see, that was my thing. I never sugarcoated shit with them. Growing up as a single parent, they knew the struggles. They saw me break down and not be able to almost pay my light bill and not be able to do this and not be able to do that. But like, they're not dumb. They're not oblivious to this. They have enough common sense. Yes, it's been a lot better since I've been with Mario, and it's been a lot easier on us. We've actually been able to have Wi-Fi and stuff like that. And because before that, no, couldn't afford it. Now that we're kind of in a better situation with not just, not just Mario working, of course. My mom gets a check every month, and that does help us out a lot. A lot. And, so it's like, use y'all's brains. Y'all know what it is to struggle. Don't act like y'all don't. Don't act like y'all have no idea what is going on in life. And you want to know, oh, well, what did you do with your money? Well, let's back this up. Well, what did you do with your money? Because I can account for ours. What did you do with yours? Because my child, my oldest, refuses in much of anything other than DoorDash. So, like, do you really want to go that route? Because I don't think you do. Like, do you really want to question me? Decisions, 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 y'all. I also have the REM palette that I have not touched yet. And I have an Ulta palette I have not touched yet. Exactly. And see, like, if I don't give them a rude awakening, and I feel like, those people, if you feel pushed up against the wall, and I kind of feel obligated to be that bitch. But then I don't want to be that bitch. Like, I don't want to push them away, and I don't want them to feel not welcome ever in their house. But at the same perspective, don't come at me like I'm stupid and like you have no idea what's going on in the world. There's more to life than that video game. Yeah, and see, I've never sugarcoated it with them. I've always kept it honest and always like, well, we can't get this because I'm broken, because of this, because of this. Like, they know the struggles, and they act so oblivious to it now. Like, where were you 3 years ago? Especially my oldest too. Like, I can understand my younger ones because it has been a little bit more cushioned for them in this lot, like in this part of our life. Thank God for, Mario has a really nice job, and it's not like the biggest paying job ever, but of course, if and where I'm located in North Carolina, men make more than women, and it's just a reality. If you did not get no kind of college degree or whatever, you're stuck in a rut of 850, 725. Even me as a med tech, I was inserting medication to patients and taking care of 36 patients a night, only making 9 something an hour. like it's still not fair in this world. To be 2022, the pay is still not fair for men and women. And I've tried to explain that to my husband and my son because my son walked into a very cushioned job. And yeah, it wasn't like the best. It was like chicken, mess with chickens or whatever. But he was making like $20 an hour. And then to go from there and start working with Mario and making, I want to say like 15, 16 maybe. But yeah, see, I was supposed to get a raise, and that's why I ended up quitting there. I started out as a PCA and graduated from PCA. I had to do courses while I was there. Like we went in, and it was 12-hour shifts at night, but I would go in Wednesdays and Friday mornings, like from 11 to 1, and do classes and learn all the extra stuff you need to be certified. Did that. Started doing for my med tech. As soon as I started doing for my med tech, they went ahead and started having me do the med tech job, still while in training. As soon as I licensed out, and I asked them, okay, so when do my pay change? Because I've noticed I'm still making what I made as a PCA. And if that's the case, I'm just going to go back to the PCA work because it's a lot easier because there was two of us on one hall. I didn't have 36 patients. I only had like 18. And all I had to do was help them get to bed, clean them up, work around, like do, the bare minimum of what CNA do or PCA does. Medtech's a lot different. You go around and distribute medication, and you're putting their life in your hands and distributing this medication, making sure they actually take it, making sure everything's on time, diabetics and certain needles and stuff like that. So it was a lot. And yeah, no, they just put around for the longest, and I was like, I love it. Like I loved it there as the people. And I would take my kids on Halloween there and my kid's birthday to go see patients and everything. And I loved it. I cried like a biatch when I lost a patient, as anybody would. I know a lot of I know a lot of med techs that were in it for like 18, 20 years and still cried. And so yeah, I was just like, you know what, this is not worth it. Not for the emotional stability to it. Because man, y'all, when I was in med tech, I lost my dad. My dad died. He flatlined while I was at work. I had a girl come in and cover my shift for me, just long enough for me to go see my dad and find out what they were going to do because I was his caretaker. And they would, try to keep him alive. That was before we knew he was brain dead from flatlining and all that. And I went back to work. 3 months later, my brother got killed on my shift, and I stayed at work. 2 months after that, my grandpa passed away on my shift, and I stayed at work. All 3 times that I lost somebody very, very important to me in my life, I stayed and stuck it out for my patients, and I stayed at work. And no kind of gratitude. And the one day I was late because of my dad's funeral, and I called and told them I was going to be late. I had to do all the arrangements. Nobody helped me with my dad's funeral. My mom lived with me. I was still taking care of her, so she couldn't do much. She didn't even drive. So I was the caretaker over everything. My brother didn't help me. He was gone. Like, same reason why he got murdered over drugs. None of my dad's family helped me. They were nosy enough to find out what happened, and then nothing. Like, the whole funeral home was full of family friends of mine that I went to school with or that I was still friends with. None of the family. And it was sad. It was really pathetic and sad. The only people that showed up were my friends and like my cousins and stuff. None of his brothers or sisters showed up. And he has 6 brothers and 2 sisters. Which one sister passed away, but the other sister's still alive. And none of them showed up. And all of them knew. They all knew. But it's okay because karma is bitch. And I did the damn thing. I got through it. got past it. But yeah, I was like 20 minutes late. And y'all, my boss lady chewed my ass out. And I mean, I'm still got tears in my eyes, and I'm trying to like get it together and get it. I was like, my dad just died. My dad was only 55. He should not have died that young. I'm a daddy's girl. Shut the fuck up. Like, you better be lucky I'm here. I have vacation days. I have rights. I know my rights. If somebody passes away like that, and I'm still here, and all the reason I was here because I still have kids to take care of, and I still have to make my damn money, and I can't afford to miss any days. Don't take that to my advantage. Hey, Chris, happy birthday! Y'all, make sure y'all tell Chris happy birthday. It's his birthday, too. We share the same day. Like, don't take that into your consideration of being asked to me. You know, like,
Look underneath. That's why it's stuck.
hey, go see if Jasmine's up.
Oh no, she's asleep.
Is she asleep?
No.
But yeah, like it was bad, y'all. It was super super bad. But I got through it, and I was stronger, and I did it. I held my composure for my mom, for my kids, for everybody that needed to. I had to be the rock, so I couldn't break. Still to this day, I haven't broke, so I know it's something right? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me go see. All right, while I go see what my kids are up to, because they're super quiet. This is the Ulta palette. We have Makeup Institution Los Angeles palettes. We have Monopoly palette. We have a REM beauty palette. We have a grungy Gemini 2 palette from Melt Cosmetics. Violet Voss pink palette. Yes, Thor. Look how pretty.
I call the blues. The blues are mine.
Those are not yours. Alright, sit here and have them pick a palette for me to work with.
So did you read the comments? Do I just read the comments? Title full wishes. Ooh.
Get out of that. I just told you about sitting there. You got it all bent up.
Good.
I know, big ass. Let me catch you back in there and I'm going to break it. Your ass is off. You understand me? That is not made to you nor Isaiah. You are not two. Just because y'all act two,
Hey.
two. The girl's sitting at that is theirs, not yours.
Azia.
No. Y'all break that.
Why not? My mom.
Next time you see them boys in that little seat of the girls, make sure you let me know.
Okay, well, one of the girls said something like 4. Not wrong pronouncing.
He said he likes your glasses.
Thank you.
Hey, warrior.
Who? What was this one? What, up, down, I don't know.
How are y'all? So, and I do have all I ever wanted, which is a shimmer palette. So that would have to be added with something.
I didn't know you had that palette.
But we got this one. Yeah, I had to go get on to my boys. They were in there sitting on my toddler's seat. And their big butts is not made for that.
He already had it started.
Look how pretty.
I prefer the other one better.
That's a Gemini, Monopoly. I know, right? A Gemini is so pretty. The Thor, Pillow, and Royal. I got it for my birthday.
From who? Bobby?
From Stephanie and your daddy.
Ooh.
Bobby's sending out her box in like a week. This is like an all pink palette.
I call this side of it.
And then these are my lethal, just regular C palettes that I made. Okay, tell her I said hello and I will run her after my live. I promise. The pink palette? Yes, it's Violet Boss. Oh yeah, you're a pink fanatic. I forgot. You like these pinkies. I like pinks, but I like putting some kind of warmth to them.
I prefer blue better.
Look at that. Yes, Violet Boss is one of my all-time favorite palette brands. It was one of like my first not Walmart brand that I tried. These are the shimmers. Like, look at that. Violet Boss is such a good brand. And then the mattes. She wants me to swatch her. And they're still like shimmers all over my fingers.
Wait, so this is gonna stay on my arm?
Maybe.
Mom, I have school tomorrow.
Well, you better go wash it off. You wanted it.
Yeah, I didn't know they were gonna stain.
Yes. And then I do have the REM. I haven't tried yet. This is from Rihanna.
Blue's mine.
This one is a matte. And this is the only matte in this palette. That's the only thing I don't understand about this palette. Is it only has one matte. Go ahead, have some. And then others are, like, this is a shimmer. This is a shimmer. This is a shimmer. This is a shimmer. Oh, huh. Ain't got nothing on my finger.
I like the blue one.
Y'all excuse my crazy swatching. But others are shimmers. Like,
that's a shimmer?
How do you have one matte and all shimmers? I have to have some kind of...
Well, I can take the matte with me.
Something to mix it up.
Wait, is that the one with the teal?
No.
Oh.
The teal is over there in the cabinet. I think I want to try the Thor just because I haven't tried any of Ulta's. Hey, Amanda. Exactly. Like, this is a cute little palette, but I would not be able to do this palette by itself. No way. Go put my stuff back up.
Oh, she's right there.
Put it back.
Okay.
But too, I really do like the Monopoly.
I like the Napoli.
Not Napoli, Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Oh no! But I'm kind of interested in this because I think I can do this. Hey, my love, give me a kiss.
Hello, beautiful love. Happy birthday, my babies.
Thank you, my love. You gonna say hey?
Hey.
Really? But I can do a really pretty look with that shimmer in that purple. Alright, y'all. Y'all got to help me. Everybody say hello. Thor, Monopoly. Or I might wait on that melt. That melt's a grungier palette, so. Yes. See, and that's what I want to figure out. Like, I want to see if they're good. Like, if it's worth it. And, I mean, I've got this palette right here. If I need a little bit of that more purple in the look, I could go into. I shouldn't. I don't want to grab for another palette. But look at this one, too. Like, that blue is calling my name. I'm thinking about, like, the silver and then buffing out that blue. And then darkening out the purple. And then maybe, like, look at those. I could always do what I did with my last live. I was wondering what I was sitting on. I was sitting on a poo. Winnie the Pooh bear, be there. Miss you, you silly old Winnie the Pooh. That was my daddy's show for my kids. So no judgment, did I know the song? Yes. That's what I'm aiming towards. That's what really made me want that palette, the Thor palette, so bad, because I was like, okay, that is such a unique color story, but so pretty. So pretty together. And the way I do my crease line is I usually use a flat brush like this. This like a liner brush, but a little bit more thicker, consistent. And I just kind of map out. Ooh, that's pretty. I really can't tell until I start like buffering it out. Wow, that's crazy. Some people just, I can't. My love. Te amo.
Tengo más, tengo hambre.
¿Quieres un burrito de tu queso cocinado? Because the tortas ain't gonna take long. I said them tortas ain't gonna take long, and I'm almost done. I'm just doing this quick eye look. Get a little bit, don't you? All of them. Alright, this purple is very pigmented. And this is Ulta. I have been sleeping on Ulta, obviously. Then I want to take that gray. And see, there's not a lot of kick up either, but I mean, I did go in very lightheaded. It's a little dusty, not too bad. And I'm just going to go right up on that line. And kind of start with that gray and blend that out. And then use that blue to blend out that gray. Use as many colors as possible. And see where it goes. I gotta show y'all my cake before I get off here too. Okay, that's pretty. Yeah, I've got to get the Mimosa palette. I want the Mimosa palette so bad. Such a pretty palette. But here lately with gas, I haven't even been able to save for anything. Okay, so that blended out really nicely. Let's see how this blue's going to... Yeah, I know, it sucks. That's kind of like what got us was my son's truck broke down, and then I was playing taxi for everybody. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. Look how pretty. And I'm barely touching it. Look how pigmented. Thank you. So it kind of, messed us up on our plans and what I wanted to do. And my mom was like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I said, "A fixed truck, so I'm not a taxi." But that didn't happen because now his truck needs a motor, which we try to tell him not to get that truck. But y'all know how kids are. Sometimes they just gotta learn on their own, unfortunately. Even with the best guidance ever, they don't listen. And my son is one of those that he has to experience it for him to believe it. That is crazy. Really, y'all? Stop. I am live.
What a junior life came.
I'm pretty sure they will hear you smacking in the background and her giggling. Mario's over here trying to aggravate the crap out of Sophie. So on this one, what I'm going to do is I will go straight in with that blue and just see what it does. I'm experimenting as I go. Okay. Oh, it's pretty good. I actually like it. I don't like how light it is, but I like it. I'll have to make that transition a little bit darker. It's 550 there. Wow. Yeah, my son was talking about, but he was telling my mama, he didn't tell me about moving to Florida with his girlfriend. I don't know how I feel about that. She wouldn't have been able to go back. And, well, we were talking about it. She did not like the idea that I went to my daughter's surgery by myself. But I'm not a mean person. And Mario had just went to sleep because he went in a couple hours last night to work to make a few extra bucks. And so I let him sleep. But she was fine. I didn't have to wait long. But yeah, he was talking about moving up there. And I'm like, boy, you don't even like the price. You don't even like the prices here. How are you going to afford it over there? Okay, so with this being like this, I want to try the silver without cutting my crease. That is so crazy. So I will go in with a flat brush. If you do get this palette, just be careful with the shimmers. I probably pressed too hard. So let's see what it looks like on a dry eye. Okay, I hear you. Ulta coming through. Not the brightest, not the vividest pigment. Lethal Cosmetics is for the win. Wow. I'll make sure I let him know that. Because he was legit bitching about a studio over here for 900. And I mean, yeah, he wanted to move in the rural part of our area. Like our country part is a lot cheaper. Alright, so now we'll take Dragon Fade. It's that beautiful blue and put over the shimmer right here. Just to see what we're working with. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty. I wish I would have used my shield. It does have a little bit of fallout right there. Not much. And it's right there where I could clean it up with eyeshadow. Wow, yeah. And see, he has such a rude awakening. See, it's like this youngin', he got blessed with the pandemic the way it is. So if you worked, you got treated fairly to work because so many people won't work during the pandemic. And if you were the rare few that were, you know, they were making conversations, so you're making a lot more than normal, which way it should be, but it's going back down. That is really pretty. But I want to try the cut crease on this side. So this is what it looks like up close. Hold on, let me try to get you better in light. Let me move this and put y'all here. Well, not like that. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking. And I told him, I was like, I've got friends in Florida. It's not cheap. And the only bill he has here with us is a light bill. And yeah, we have to hear that every week. Why is you coming out? Okay, so this is Rude Pigment Primer. But it's not coming out. Is it that thick? Yes. Yeah, oh, wow. She's thick. She's thick. I've never struggled so hard in my life. I don't think I want to use this though. That was just a little too hard. Alright. It's kind of nice, thick, consistent, but this is what I'm used to. It's these little flies. Get out of my area. I'm gonna fight them. Oh yeah, here's the Mariposa brush collection. I love it. Alright. Flat brush. Let's see. And I'm pretty sure after I do this, I could probably build this side up to it. But it's like, why work hard if you can achieve it in one little Oh, yeah. Uh, This is going to be one of those shivers that just work better with primer. Yeah, see, like the difference? It's a lot more vibrant. Look at that. Ooh, yes. Yes. So this is going to be one of those that just a little bit better with primer. Do you have to have primer? No. But it does make it pop a little bit more. You don't have to work as hard for the eye shivers. I didn't have no issues with the bats blending out. Super gorgeous. I do want to go in and kind of bring that line back to life. And it kind of got lost right up in there. On both sides. Usually whenever I blend out, I end up losing a little bit. And that's to be expected. I like it. I do have a little bit of shadow right there of, I guess, product. Nothing that won't wipe off. I can touch up. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm glad I'm glad it's a good palette. Now it makes me want to go get some more Ulta palettes. Alright, bring that purple down. This is the only reason I like doing my face first. Now, I haven't done my bronzer, blush, and highlighter. Oh, wow. Why didn't you tell me I was sideways? Stupid tripod. And then I want to just use that light blue. There we go. Yeah, they are actually really, really pretty. To be a Ulta palette. Now, mind you, like, this is a 8-pan palette. I want to say it was $20 for it. So it's not like hella affordable, but it's not like ridiculous price either. So I think it's a nice in between price palette. Is what I like to call those. And see, my thing is, there's so many palettes I have on my list. Hey, my love. What are you doing? But, like, whenever I do get a chance to actually order, I always go in and order indie brands because I want to give back to the indie brands. And if I have to pick and choose, right? He's a nut. I don't know why he wants to hide his face. He acts like he's shy or something. I'm just going in with that blue right up in here just to bring it out a little bit. Yeah, I gotta get ready to jump off and go cook. I am cooking tortas tonight. I'm excited I get to use my bronzer that Bobby got me. Exactly. Like, he thinks he's got to have his nose contoured now. Every time. I done ruined him already. Alright, let me go in with that shimmer for the inner corner. And he's the one who spoke up and said he liked it. Right? So that's all on him. There we go. Ah, you say nah, but we mean yeah. Yeah, bitch, yeah. You say nah, but you mean yeah. It's okay. This is a non-judgment area. We do not judge. Are you serious? Here we go with some spamming ass people. Right? Red lip, red lip. Oh, that would look so good on his complexion. Jelly, 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 jelly. No, look, you go back over here because I need you out. My eyeliner was trying to take off, y'all. It's trying to run away. Door right here. Sorry, I cannot take my area being so claustrophobic. It drives me nuts. So I have to clean off a little bit before I go farther. Ooh, I can do my blush with this one. I would wait until I get the eyeshadow palette, but I don't know when I'll get the eyeshadow palette. It could be in 6 months. It could be a couple months. I don't know. And my oldest daughter, so she's going to get me a gift card for my birthday. So if she lets me pick where to get my gift card at, then I'll probably get with that. My son, he hasn't said nothing. I don't expect nothing. Which I don't ever expect nothing from none of them. And it's like I told him, you know, I told her she didn't have to. She's like, I know, but they're sweet when they want to be. Oh, I bet your hands are full, darling. Do not apologize whatsoever. Exactly, sis. Oh, and I do have this highlighter too. Y'all want to see a bomb-ass highlighter? Okay, Jessica, what did you do with that palette? The bronzer. This is Melt. Thank y'all. Look. Oh, I love you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Mario's always sweet. He's always making me feel so special. Hey, Shelly. So here's the Jacqueline bronzer. I'm going to do that first. I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you. That Bobby got me. My bougie bestie. Always freaking spoiling me. And she's got a box she's going to send out. Me and her are terrible with sending out boxes on time. And whenever she does that, I'll do a video of that too. And it's like I told her, I don't care if it's late or not. It just gives me something else to wait on and anticipate and enjoy. Oh, thank y'all. So I'm going in with the Morphe E63. I forgot that I just washed these brushes. And some of them do stiff up. Okay, let's try this. Let's do this again, y'all, shall we? Ooh. Yes, Bobby, you picked a good color. Oh, yeah. It's so pretty and like natural bronze. Like it's not like too warm to where it takes over and it just looks unnatural. It looks like a legit bronze sun-kissed, like a bronzer supposed to. This is the shade Vitamin D and Jaclyn Hill. And her shades, when you go on to Ulta or go on to Jaclyn Hill's website, they look wonky. And if you have my skin tone, pick up Vitamin D. Because this is the one that Bobby picked out for me, and she picked out a really good color. And it's far in between with Jaclyn's shades. I don't know if she was like just trying to make sure she had like one a piece for everybody or what, because you know she did get a lot of hate for not having for darker skin tones when she did her bronzers, the cream bronzers. So to substitute and make sure she had it this time. And I get it because, you know, poor Jaclyn, she gets a lot of hate. You know, NARS can go in and legit make one blush supposedly universal and it's not. And nobody says shit. But Jaclyn goes in and makes 4 bronzers and one ain't deep enough or one ain't light enough and she gets all kind of hate. I love it that it has a J for Jessica. It's not for Jaclyn, it's for Jessica. So I can relate. And I know Jaclyn is a very schedulous person, but at the end of the day, everybody grows up and everybody deserves a second chance. And her makeup line has been popping. I'm sorry. If you've actually been able to try it, her highlighters are off the chain. And when I mean off the flipping chain, let me just show y'all. Let me just pull out my, because I do have another highlighter of hers. But I'm going to just show y'all in this. I'm not even going to put it on. I'm just going to, like, show y'all. Because I want to try that melt highlighter on my face. Look at those. Exactly. Like, come on, move on. Others have made a lot more mistakes and a lot less passion. So it's, like, time to forget and move on. Or, you know what? If you don't support her, fine. I'm not somebody to, you know, downgrade anybody. But at the same time, nor are you. Like, how can you judge her when you ain't been in that predicament? You don't know what you would have done, like, or would have to do. It's so easy to sit there and put somebody down for something when you have no idea. Are you serious? Get out of there. I swear. Mario, tell one of the kids to come get this kitten. Kiddos! And this is the mimosa. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. Here. I know it. I'm trying to find a little highlighter brush so I could do the inner corner of my nose with this. I mean, not my nose, my eyes. Just to show y'all, but it's like, it's not wanting me to do it. Okay. Y'all see that? Really? Yes. Exactly. See, I haven't tried her lip oils either. So, when I get a chance, I do want to go in and get a face powder, like under eye powder palette. She has the eye primer, the lip oil, the jelly highlighter. But like, look at that. If a product's good, a product's good. But you know, some people just don't have a life and they ain't got nothing else to do but to bash people. And people that are either miserable in their own life or scared to jump out of their comfort zone and actually do something that they are passionate about have to downgrade people that do that to make themselves feel better. And I get it. You know, not everybody has the balls to leap. Not everybody has the financial means to start a makeup line or be successful on YouTube and do that. But does that mean that the person that has it deserves the bashing? No, it doesn't. It'll make the situation no different for you and no better for them. If you don't like them for a legit reason, okay, fine. Be about it. You don't have to support them. Nobody makes you support anybody you don't want to of your own free will. Now, with that being said, does it mean you have to go around and just talk shit? No. I'm gonna go in with this pink floral. What? Wow. That was very, 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 very pigmented, and I barely touched it. What? Like, yeah. I barely flipping touched it. Look at the print. You can tell. What? I feel like a little cloud right now. I don't like it. It is too pigmented. Alright. So, that being said, be careful. If you have this palette and haven't used it yet, be very careful. I'm trying to blend it into my hair. Blend it everywhere. I'm glad I didn't put it on my forehead. It would have been a catastrophe. It's a beautiful shade. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a beautiful shade, but you have to really go lightheaded because I barely touched that bad boy. And y'all saw that. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Where's my spray? My spritzer spray. Okay, that's a little bit better. But I think I could do a little bit better. I'm gonna go with just a tad of my setting powder. And this is just I've done quite a few times. If I ever get too crazy with shades. What? Yeah, see, I'm that bright though. Maybe Friday. Maybe next week. I'm gonna look, it won't be there, but it's okay. Yeah. I know for sure I won't be able to this week, but maybe in a couple weeks. It's okay. Hopefully I'll be there. If not, I'll restock. Ain't the first palette I've missed out on. Won't be the last, I'm pretty sure of. This is the belt. Gorgeous. I don't even want to mess with that bad boy. Look at all that detail. So we'll go in with the Roxas Sigma fan brush. Just because. Right? Yeah. Me too. It is a very subtle highlighter. As you can see, it has that glow within. Gorgeous. And I mean, let me rephrase that. That's me not digging into this. And because I don't want to mess up the skull. Like, we don't want to mess up the skull. But I feel that I could do better. It's pretty. But
I love you.
I love you too, Mama. I feel I could do better. So what do y'all say? Lily Porsche or Jaclyn Hill? First one to comment is first one I use. Yeah, it has that really beautiful glow within. Subtle, healthy youth glow, for sure. So, Lily Porsche. But it's my birthday and I want to shine to the islands. Lily. My Lord. Yeah. I love you. I've got this one, and then I've got my Faithful Luna. This is my Luna highlighter right there. But I also have one of my favorite shades from her Goddess palette that I love using as a highlighter. That one right there. So I'm going to go with that one. Okay, so if a lot of y'all are not caught up on Instagram, Lily Posh is actually going through a whole issue right now. And somebody is trying to steal her glitter topper idea. Her and Elise Star. They came up with that idea about 3 years ago. That are, glitter toppers. And she was actually live last night. And she got banned. Her live got taken down for music that she never played twice. It literally got reported for music. And she never played a bit of music. And what's so messed up about it was she went to dispute it. It wouldn't even let her dispute it. She did not have nothing in the background. It was just her talking, and she never mentioned anybody's name. She never mentioned anything other than this has been something that's weighing on her heart really hard, and she wants everybody to come in open-minded and open-hearted, and nobody start throwing like any shade to nobody, because she wasn't going to give out names, and she's not somebody to discriminate and throw bash anybody. So she did not want to come out with it to begin with. She didn't want to bring it to nobody's attention, because some people do go assuming stuff and see something and start jumping a gun, and it's just a lot of hate going around for no reason. That's what she didn't want. All right, Bobby, we're about to try this. Yeah. And so, but she's been dealing with this all the way up until she's got legal actions started now because of it, because they want to be that kind of petty. And she's like, I'm all about supporting small creators, and she does. Lily Posh, Nina is one of the hands down amazing creators that I've not creators. She's a creator, but a band own to have her own brand and support so many brands that she support, and try her hardest to give everybody some kind of I love you, babe. Give everybody some kind of spotlight. Even with whenever Michaela actually acknowledged Lily Posh, what did Lily Posh do with that? Nina literally took her platform when she grew almost 3K followers overnight. She took that and bought all the indie brands that she could and bring to the spotlight to bring up with her. Not just her. Most brands would have been like, okay, screw y'all, little people. I'm famous now. I don't need none of y'all. Dame más a la chingada. Alright, so this is a little drying. Not my favorite to work with. But I'm trying. That was a lot of work for a little bit lighter. Alright, so let me try a different lighter and see if I could get. Let me try the lunar lighter. Hey Shannon, how are you, gorgeous? Just over here playing with some birthday makeup. But yeah, Nina's always tried to help anybody and everybody she could. She's always let it know. Whoo, yeah, I bet you I would be too. Let everybody know she's there for them, regardless you bought her brand or not. Just to support her has always been enough, which is crazy. She doesn't really do PR. Every once in a while, she'll send, some content creators, bigger ones, of course, not me or nothing, but, some content creators, certain releases and stuff, but she doesn't technically do PR. And I think that's cool, because if she go ahead and announce that she's not giving away shit, you don't really expect shit. Every time I've ever ordered from her, she's always thrown in extras or always looked out. I had when Luna broke my fairy highlighter, my glitter, a couple years ago, she was willing to send me another one. I was like, no, 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 no. It wasn't your fault. You know, it was my daughter's fault. I'm not going to make you send me a whole nother glitter. I was like, when I get a chance, I'll order another one. Until then, it'll be all right. Still ain't ordered another one, but, you know, still. When I get the chance. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think probably because the way it's packaged. Just laying there. When, oh, I'm going to leave it upside down. Because it don't have a ball in it either. Because when I swatched it the first time, it was really good. So I want to say it's good eyeliner. But it's starting to kind of dry out a little bit. So I want to leave it upside down. Essence always came through. I know I don't need purple. I don't have purple in my eye. Well, I do, but I don't. But Alex, if you need to find her, hit me up on Instagram, and I'll send you her Instagram name and stuff. I can tag you in that. But yeah, Nina deals with a lot. Tortas, yes, I'm coming, baby, I'm coming. Nina deals with her husband being deployed. She's just dealt with the passing of her dog that she had for 10 plus years. She's always came through for the glam fam. Always. And for somebody to try to steal their idea and just like F it. And see, Nina's one of those people, I guarantee you, if this brand, like I don't know who it is. Thank you, sis. If this brand would have went up to Nina and been like, hey, I love you. Go get some rest. If you don't mind, I love the concept of the glitter topper. Like I love it. Can I borrow it? Can I use it? Do you mind? Nina was said she don't care. As long as Nina got credit for what she bought in and what they made, she wouldn't have cared. Who would have cared? It's just like me. I don't care if you use one of my looks. I don't care if you copy to the T one of my looks. But it's the recognition, you know. All you have to do is be like, hey, you know, I got inspired from this person. I got inspired from this person. And it helps. The smallest brand, like just because that brand might think they're nobody, it still helps. You give recognition when recognition is due. You give props when props are due. Somebody worked their ass off to create something, and you can at least have the common courtesy and be like, hey, you know, I grabbed this up from Lily Posh. No. They're taking full ownership of it. Or try to. And I think it's so sad to go after one of the most amazing companies, brand owners I know. Yeah, it was from Jacqueline. It's probably because, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it was a collection, exclusive collection. But 9 times out of 10, her exclusive collection, she does break out again. If I'm not mistaken. Born It Bobby, the winner. But see, if you can look on Winter Song, the Lily Posh, she sold out. This right here is Unearthly Cosmetics palette, And this is just the insert, the Luna. And then this is the Goddess palette, and it's all shimmers. Kitty, 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 kitty. And that's why she's got it to where you can take them out and insert like mattes all you want to. But these are all shimmers. And this is the Goddess palette. And you would have to like just keep stalking her for her to release it. She does have some that are singles. I don't know if they're sold out. Almost all her shit. Yeah, she restocks. Sells out quick. But I do know she's going to do some singles. So like if you would like me to swatch them and give you all the names so you know exactly which ones you want when she does restock, I could do that for you. But like, look at that. Kitty, 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 why are you so loud? I hear you. I hear you. Yes. Like, look at that bad boy. Yeah, she'll restock. This was something she wasn't going to bring back, but everybody, it's a highly, highly requested palette. For sure, as you could tell why. Like, come on now. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one of her multi-chromes. Or, like, look at this. You guys from like purple to green. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And this one's really pretty. This one I think she said was one of her favorites. Because it has like, it's a little chunkier. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Taking Crybaby. And that was really pretty too. They all have a nice little shift to them. And it wasn't outrageous. I want to say that the palette itself was like, dang, it's been so long.
Hey, my love.
Hey, my love.
You're looking gorgeous over here.
Thank you. 50-ish, maybe. And then you can always use code Jessica10. Save you some coin. And I'll do it. It's just a discount code. It's not any other kind of code. Or you can use. God, there's so many codes.
You're so beautiful.
I love you.
Love you more.
Poor Mario literally goes to work with glitter on constantly.
Yeah,
And I don't know how, because I don't play with makeup as much as I used to.
I get picked on.
He cannot blame just me. Because usually if I'm not into makeup, Jasmine is, or the two little girls are. And when I say Luna and Felicity are obsessed with makeup, that's an understatement. If they're ever quiet, they're either behind my desk or Jasmine's. Swatching something somewhere on somebody's face. Seriously. And it's like Luna cons Felicity into it. She's like the evil sister. And she brings Felicity on for the ride. Because she's like the watch out. So she hears us come and she dips. And poor Felicity's like stuck there with shit all over her face. And all over her hands. And it looks like she did it by herself. And then Luna will run and hide. And she'll have it like all over her hands too. She'll hide it. She'll try to play it off. I bet. Make your skulls have eyelashes.
What's those?
Hey, Heather. Yes, man. I'm getting ready to jump off here as soon as I get done with this mascara. I gotta go cook and then eat.
How do you wear that on your eyelashes? Like, don't it aggravate you?
Don't you know most women wear fake lashes, so this ain't
I'm
nothing.
just saying that.
Come here,
I'm
I'll
just
show
saying.
you.
I gotta give y'all props because, man, that right there looks tough.
It's aggravating, that's for sure.
That right there looks tough.
It ain't tough, it's just aggravating to take off. It's fun to have on, but it's aggravating to take off. This is the max stack, Bobby. And see, I always pair it with something, so. The light says, and that might be why I really like it, because I pair it with something, so I don't really get it clumpy. I've been doing this 3 combo for the past week, and I love how the lashes come out. Like the Patrick Todd gives it length, the Max Stack like pushes them up.
Oh, what up, Sack? I haven't seen that man in a long time.
Yeah, we were just discussing him and his girlfriend hasn't kissed nor said they love you yet. And he was apologizing. I was like, first of all, don't apologize. Like, if you feel comfortable in here with all these women to ask, I'd rather you ask.
What do you mean, like they haven't said I love you to each other?
Yeah, and I was
Well, I
like,
mean,
when
you
the
can't.
time is right, time is right.
Yeah, love is a big word. You can't just say I love you to somebody
Yeah,
you don't mean
and
it.
I was like, you'll know, like you'll both feel it. You'll know when the moment's right. And I was like, you don't have to apologize to come in here because you feel comfortable enough to ask the question like that, because that's a deep question, you know.
Yeah.
That's something you don't take lightly. And I was like, if you trust all of us in here, you know, with each of our opinion, then of course, ask away. You know, it's kind of like asking a big sis times 9
Right.
all together, get 9 opinions at once. Best place. But yeah, this is my final look. I really do like the Ulta palette. So if you don't have it and you like blues and grays, I do recommend it. Because it has the perfect amount of shades, of color shades. You get 3 shimmers, that one and that one. That's the one I didn't use at all. Very pretty. And then you get a deep brown, white, a gray, a blue, and a dark purple. So it's really a really pretty color story. I do want the bigger one. The bigger one's only like $25. That's not too bad. But I'm trying to save up enough points on my Fetch rewards to use it for my Ulta. And I'm about there. I'm at 19,000 so far. So only like, really, man? If you was to spill my coffee back here, don't be scared to tell her nothing.
Man, you need to be able to feel comfortable to speak up with your partner.
Exactly. You need to, and all you gotta do is just set her down and be like, look, it's not you, it's the situation. I don't want to, move too quick and mess up something that's good. And that's the thing. You move in with somebody is a big step. You learn stuff about somebody you never thought you would learn before. And it might not be something, if y'all haven't said y'all love each other yet and haven't gave a kiss to each other, that might not be the best step. Especially if you're comfortable where you're at. Don't feel pressure to do something just because you feel like she might feel some type of way. Because first and foremost, if she feels some type of way about what you got to say, you shouldn't be with her.
That's a fact.
It's got to be both ways. You can't just cater to her needs and wants and she not respect the same thing. It's a give and take in a relationship always. I I'll sit here. I might not want to hear what he has to say,
Hold up.
but I value everything he says, and I
What?
take in consideration everything.
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
I might not like it,
What? What? Ow.
Might have to beat him up every once in a while, but you know it's okay. He likes it rough.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
Y'all hear him giggling like a little schoolgirl.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Sit. Oh, okay.
Exactly. Just being honest, y'all. But anyways, like I said, it is a very give and take in a relationship. If you feel like somebody is taking more than you're giving, then it's not 50-50 and it's not meant to be. Do not ever feel pressured and being honest with your partner. And I know you're still in the beginning of everything to where you're learning stuff, but communication and honesty are the main two things in any relationship. If somebody can't be honest with me, I ain't got shit to do with you. Regardless, friendship, family, or anything. Point blank.
I agree.
And that's like our biggest thing. We disagree on a lot of things, but our main two things is honesty and loyalty. And as we agree fully on that, so if he's going to come at me and be honest about something, I can't be judgmental about it. That's being hypocritical. You have to take in consideration your partner, your loved one, your spouse, or whatever, their feelings in consideration in everything. Believe me, Mario can tell you in a man perspective. Have you ever been scared to come to me, tell me anything?
Nope.
And that's from like day one.
Yep.
And
Well,
and
I
it's
mean, you are a bully, you know. You know?
what do you want, Casper? Come here, Kiki.
Yeah, sure.
I've had cats harassing me all the whole life. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty.
Come here, Casper.
Come here.
Hey, Casper.
He literally talks to you the whole time. Come here, baby. Say hey. Look how gorgeous his eyes are, though. Look. Look into that camera, you meanie. Kitty. Hey, what do you want? You want a treat? Is that what you want? You spoiled baby. You want a treat? Usually he comes in here harassing us because he wants them little squeeze ups. Oh my god, he loves them. He would devour them. We gave him all four once a day. He'll eat them, but he don't like tuna. Look, kitty. He's very queer. Y'all hear him? He's still talking. But I'm gonna jump off here and go cook for the hubby.
Peace, everyone.
I
Y'all
love
are
y'all.
awesome. God bless y'all.
Thank y'all so much for joining my birthday live. I really enjoyed it. Thank y'all. Yeah, he's a beautiful baby. And he is a big baby. That you'll hear him crying all night long and he like makes so many different noises. It's crazy. So he doesn't act like a cat. I think he's a human. I think he thinks he's a human. But I love y'all and I will see y'all in my next video. I'm gonna get it edited up tonight and y'all get to see all the goodies that Mario surprised me with Stephanie again. But I love y'all and see you later. Bye. Thank y'all for all the birthday wishes.